Guys, I'm back out on that home permission that I found that ring the other day, and this is my second signal, and I have got silver, a mercury dime. Let's see what that is. Looks like 1936. Sweet. Oh, we're on the board. That's as far as I'm going to clean it up, but hey, we'll take that. Alright, I'll let you know if I find anything else. Hey, I'm back again. Just a couple minutes after I found that dime, I hit a little coin spill and got a buffalo nickel and a wheat penny. They were stuck together. Can't really see the dates. I don't know if that's going to focus. But I'll clean it up. I'll let you know when I get back to the house. So, anyway, turning out to be a nice little spot. Alright, I'll be back. See you on the next. Guys, got another good signal. Flip the plug and got another silver. It's like another mercury dime. It's an older one. Ooh, 1916. Hold on a minute. Let's see if we got the... Yeah, I gotta clean it up better, but there's no D. Son of a gun. I don't think there is. Hold on a second. No, that was just part of the design. Alright, so I haven't even been here, I'd say half hour, 45 minutes. And it's 2 silver dimes, 2 wheat pennies, and a buffalo nickel. So this yard has been really producing for me, and it's kind of strange because I'm actually doing the side of a hill. You know, the other stuff that I found the other day was up there by the deck, and today's signals were all along the edge of this hill right here. And then I come down, I figured I might as well just sweep the hill, and pulled out another piece of silver. So all right, having a good day. I'll see you on the next one. Had another signal over here, and I don't know what this is. Looks brass, but cool little relic. I'll clean it up, see what it is, but not sure. Anybody has any ideas, leave me a comment down below. Looks like these are 2 screw holes, but it looks old, so anyway, we'll see you on the next. What's up, guys? It's been at least an hour since I've been out front. Been searching the backyard here. It was supposed to be an outhouse over by the corner of that house, but all I'm finding is just tons of nails and pieces of aluminum siding. So I was having a hard time in there. I found 1 or 2 wheat pennies in here, but I happened upon a good signal in here, and I got another, looks like another silver dime down the hole. Let's see what we got there. Oh yeah, another mercury dime. I know you guys are gonna be screaming at me for rubbing it, but 1944. So that makes third silver dime today, all mercuries. But I'm gonna keep going a little bit. I'm gonna search up through here. There was just a couple of deer up there, but I couldn't get them on camera. Let's search up through here a little bit. Back over this way, there was supposed to be some gardens. I didn't really even have a chance to get over there yet. Like I said, I've been concentrating on the back of the house here. But Alright, I'll either see you on the next or see you on the wrap-up. I'm about ready to go home and eat, so. Alright, let's see what we find next. If not, catch you on the wrap-up. Here's the wrap-up from today at that 1930s house that I was at. This is the second day I was here. The last time I was there, I found that silver ring in that last video that I put out. Today, I got a couple more relics and some silver coins, so start real quick. Got an old spoon. Couldn't quite see a maker's mark. It's not silver or anything. It looks like it had something melted to the back of it there, but this here, it's aluminum. It's like, I think this is part of like the top to one of those old, I don't know, those old canisters, you know, maybe you put coffee or flour in it or something like that. Still had the paint on it. Thought it was pretty cool. This here, I believe is part of a picture frame. You can see if the camera will focus that it's got some design on it there. There we go. But you notice both ends here are rounded, like this would be where the next piece would go in, you know. But I'm going with part of a picture frame there. It's not silver or anything, but it's got some neat design on it there. This here I thought was a piece of junk, but it is the it's the clasp to, I guess, a lady's change purse or a small purse. Didn't realize until I cleaned it up that it was hinged right there, and there's the closure for it. It would have been like a cloth bag, you know, attached to a cloth bag, or maybe a little change purse or something, but thought it was pretty neat, probably from that time period. This here, it's the lid to an old ball mason jar. Actually, when I dug it up, there was still part of the glass was still in it, the round lid there, but it fell apart. It came apart in pieces there, so I just dumped it out, and thought that was pretty neat. This here, it was folded up. I kind of opened it back up, but somebody told me that it was for put your tea bag or your tea leaves in there. It was an old tea maker. I guess back then they didn't have tea bags, so they would put the loose tea in there and then drop this in their cup. Would have had another part that's screwed onto the top up there. Makes sense. So, pretty sure that's what that is. It's light, it's aluminum. This here is just like a ring or something. Reminds me of the stuff that's like on electrical conduit or something, we know, where it screws into the box. It's chrome plated, so it's not that old, but it was ringing up pretty strong when I found it. I thought I had found a silver coin there, but it could even be part of like, I don't know, like plumbing part or something, you know, a ring for a tub or a faucet, you know, underneath the sink or something, I don't know. But not too old, I don't think. This here, I'm not even sure what this is. Looks like, you know, it's like a decorative piece. You saw when I dug this up, but it's brass, got 2 screw holes. You know, maybe part of a furniture drawer pull or something like that. But kept it. It was pretty interesting. Looks old. Alright, what else we got here? Found an old bullet there in the side of the woods on the other side of the house. Nothing too special, I don't think. It's just a bullet, but anyway. Oh, also found a this is a flat button. Let me see if I can get it to focus there. The shank is broken off. Looks like a soldered shank. Maybe not. See if it'll focus. There we go. Now, I don't know much about these buttons. I mean, I know a lot of the flat buttons are like 1800s, early 1700s, things like that, but I mean, I don't think this is one of those old ones. I don't know if they continued to make flat buttons, you know, into the turn of the century, into the early 1900s. I mean, I would guess they did, but I don't know much about it. So this could be related to, you know, the time period of the house there. Or maybe it's just slightly before. I don't know if there was a farm there earlier than when that house was built or not, but alright, some other stuff. Just some, I'll tell you, these little washers were really messing with me because they were ringing up like silver dimes. They were hitting me in the high 80s. Every time I would go to dig one up, it's saying that it's 6-8 inches down, and here it's up just a couple inches. And Had a hard time finding them till finally, the pinpointer sniffed them out, but it took a little bit. So those couple of things fooled me. This here I thought was maybe a piece of silver jewelry at one point there, but I think it's just a tack of some sort. I think it's just aluminum. It's not that heavy. A little, I don't know. But again, I thought it was kind of cool the machine picked that little thing up. And this here, I don't know if it's rivet or something like that. It's got a little initial on it, says C. But that was, pretty interesting. I just kept it. Alright, now to the coins. These were the silver coins. The first one here was a 1916. This is actually the second one I dug, but the first one I got shown. The last couple months ago, I had found another 1916 mercury dime, and you can see this one's pretty slick. It's pretty beat up. But as some of you know, the 1916s, if you get a 1916D, it's a pretty valuable coin. Of course, this is another 1916 plain. That makes the second 1916 plain dime that I found this year, which I thought was kind of neat. You could see this one's pretty worn out, but still a silver coin. And then I got these other two mercury dimes. One is a 1936 and one is a 1934. I'm sorry, 1936 and 1944. Not in bad shape, so we'll take those. I also found a buffalo nickel, and it's 1935. A little beat up. I had to clean it up to pull a date off of it, but still not bad. And it was cool because the buffalo nickel and one of the 1930s wheat pennies came out right on top of each other. They were right next to each other. A little coin spill with the nickel and the penny. And those are the wheat pennies after I cleaned them up to see the dates on them. There's a 37, a 38, two 41s, and a 46. So I also found like one modern quarter, two modern nickels. I think there was 3 copper pennies, 3 zinc pennies, and a dime. So a little bit of clad, to go into the old coffee can there for the collection. But today was, wasn't a bad day. I really appreciate that lady. Was so nice, letting me come on her property like that and doing a little detecting, and I really appreciate that. I love when you find somebody like that that's very willing to sit there. She talked my ear off too for a while, which was, it's part of it, which is always good. I might possibly have another lead on another permission, so it's always good to sit there and talk to people. One other thing, I want to give a shout out to Dig Dogs. If you're watching this and you go over to his channel, if you like Civil War history, he digs up a lot of Civil War artifacts, bullets, and different relics, buttons, all kinds of stuff. He's having a giveaway for his 350 subscribers that he hit recently. He's doing he's going to give away a jar of dug bullets, and all you got to do is guess how many bullets are in the mason jar. So I wanted to give a shout out to him. I try to do that once in a while if I can, help somebody else out. I mean, I'm relatively small as well, but everybody's got to start somewhere. But if you get a chance, go check out his page. I'm sure he'll appreciate it. And that's it for this wrap-up, I guess. I'm going to have some more out pretty soon. I'm going to do a cleanup video on my uncle's property. I was there a couple of times. A few videos back, you'd see where I dug up that 1916 dime and a cool little World Fair token. But I found some other things there, and I didn't have a camera, and my phone wasn't working right, so I didn't get everything on film. So I think I'm going to just do a nice little cleanup video on it. I'm pretty much done with the property now, at least for a little while. So anyway, thanks for watching. Appreciate it. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below. Don't forget to go check out Dig Dog's page. And thanks a lot. Good luck. Happy hunting. See you on the next video.